Yeah. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and fast forward 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let some people get in here. Yeah. Just got back from the dentist, not too long ago. But I still made it. I'm a man of the people. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get it. About to get started in a minute. Yeah, we starting in about 5 minutes, y'all. Stick with me, don't click off. We starting in about 5 minutes. Starting in less than a minute. Okay, maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I gotta take a leak and then I'm starting. Yup, yup, yup. I'm still on time, at least on my watch. Let's get it. Let me get rid of some of these tabs. We literally starting now because I'm talking. So it's officially started. You know, the music has stopped and you hear my fucking voice. Welcome back to the best, also most ghetto live stream on the tube. And I'm proud of that. And action. Just got back from the dentist not too long ago. But I'm here, I made it. Show some love and some donations. Alright, as soon as I see the screen pop up on my monitor, I'm pressing play.
That's the move. I'm willing to move from Atlanta. Like, it's been fun.
I wouldn't.
Single. I love Batasi, huh?
You are single, right?
Yes, I am.
Mail.com, and then you can enter the chat. She came back with the hooker. Good for you. Good
Hey, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. They're gonna talk shit. You already know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to feel about hookah. I mean, I never smoked hookah. I would imagine it's a sign that she's a party girl. She be hanging out at the hookah lounges. Typical basic bitch hobby, I would say, hookah. But before we get too deep into it, let's do the, you know what? I want to come up with a name for it, like our visual analysis. We got to come up with something cool for the visual analysis of every, chick I go over. So y'all need to let me know in the comment section, what should we call that segment when we go over a chick visuals? We just call it the VA portion of the show. Or let's do our VA, guys. Let's do our VA. Let's do our VA, vets. That's what I'm gonna call it. Let's do our VA, vets. So the hair, I'm imagining it's fake. The wrap, I mean, this is a basic look. It's not a bad look. It looked clean. I'll give her some points on that. Let's pause on another spot.
But hey, I appreciate you for being here an hour later.
No.
I'm like, damn, is she gonna look up? Look up. So, what are we giving the looks? Is those fake eyes? Are those fake eyeballs? Are those contacts? What's going on? I'm just getting the overall fake aesthetic. But she's attractive. I'm gonna say she's attractive. I'll give her Yeah, 7.5. A 5 is average, so a 7.5 is well above average. What are we rating her in the comment section? 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Face card. Let me know in the chat.
No problem.
Yes. All right. So how was your day?
It's going well.
Okay, I don't know if she's trying to read the chat, but it's coming off rude already. She's not looking up. She's not in the moment. You know, she's not in the moment.
Good. What did you do?
I had work today. So I was a little hungover. I had a night out on the town yesterday.
You have a night out on the town damn near every other night. See, women just don't get it. They don't know what to say and what not to say when it comes to attracting a man, because usually all they got to do is make sure their hair is laid and make sure they got something tight on where you can see their nips and, you know, the imprint of their butt cheeks, you know? As long as they hair laid and you can either see my nips, well, let me not say my. This is their logic. As long as my hair laid and you can see either my nips or you can see the craters in my butt cheeks, I can attract a man. And then long as that's popping, I don't got to worry about nothing else. If she knew anything about men, she would know. Let me not come on a YouTube dating show. Oh, Hadan. What up, Hadan? This is a legit supporter. This dude is a OG actual supporter, a member of the Patreon. This man has put down bucks, greenbacks on the board. Much respect to the OG Hadan. Anyway, if these women knew anything about men, they wouldn't come on an online dating show and say, oh, yeah, I had to work today, but I was hungover because I had a night out on the town. Look, I could have called it a mile away. The hookah observation told us everything we needed to know. Typical party girl. And guess what I got pulled up? Yeah, you know it. The IG page. Okay, typical workout vids. I would say she looked better on the video we looking at than she do in some of these pictures. Obviously, bikini pics. It's not the worst thing I've seen so far. Oh, 2 bikini pics. 3, 4 bikini pics, 5 bikini pics. So yeah, typical. She's selling sex on her IG page. None of this is giving wife. So let's continue.
Okay. I thought you said you were saving for your birthday.
Yeah, starting today.
Saving the energy.
Starting today.
Oh, okay. Okay. And tomorrow you're gonna go somewhere and you're gonna tell me starting tomorrow.
No. We're on a hiatus until the end of the month.
Ma'am, are you drunk right now? Or hey, do hookah get you high? I don't know anything about hookah. But I'm just gonna say this real quick and we're gonna get back into it. She looked like she might be drunk right now. So I'm getting alcoholic vibes already.
When is your birthday exactly?
July 28th.
28th. Okay.
Leo game.
Yes. My brother is the 26th. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. We'll see how long you're not gonna be drinking. We'll see. Why they're talking about already hookah means ratchet.
Oh my god, I'm so not ratchet.
You're totally ratchet.
She's not ratchet guy. She got I would say she got a little temper. I worked with her at the club and don't play with her.
Oh, that's not. So she's sabotaging her chances of getting a decent man. Nothing is good so far. She's a drunk. She got a short temper. The host worked with her before, and the host of the show said she's a bitch with a short temper and don't play with her. Oh, man.
Don't play.
Yeah, just not with the bullshit. Can I curse on here?
Yes, you can.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm just not with the bullshit.
Yes.
Ratchet.
So yes. But anyways, so okay, you were.
Look up. What are you paying attention to? Like, seriously, are you that pressed about the comment section? But that's all these women. They're super insecure. Social media has made them 10 times more insecure than they naturally are. And they're already naturally really insecure. This woman cares a lot about what the internet think. And that's not good for a serious relationship. It's just not fucking good.
Hangover, do you feel better now?
Yeah, I definitely do. I took a little nap, took my
Okay.
activated charcoal, suck up
What?
all the, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
good. I'm good now.
okay, good. So, would you like to introduce yourself so the people can know a little more about you?
Hi everyone. I'm Ashley Nicole. I'm 33. I'm from DC by way of Atlanta. Um, yeah, what about me? I'm a Leo. What you see is what you get.
She's 33, still trying to live a life of a 23-year-old. Mentally, yeah, she's 17. You know, trying to maintain the look of 23. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's me. I
Okay. How
want
tall are you? You got to tell them already,
Oh yeah,
because
I'm 5'11", tall girl
yes,
gang.
yes.
Um, yeah, and I'm 33.
Okay. No kids.
No kids.
No
No
kids.
kids whatsoever.
So we already know, she wants somebody 6'4". 6 feet ain't gonna be good enough for her. You know why, fellas? Cause she like to wear heels, and that's the most important thing when you're looking for, a companion in life. How are you gonna look standing next to him in heels? Not character, not integrity, not if they gonna bring you soup when you sick, but how you gonna, measure up to him in heels. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised when we get to height. She need a basketball heighted man. Yeah, no kids, 33. She on the wrong path in life. A ratchet bottle girl, no kids. So no kids means I've never had to think about anybody other than myself, basically, since I was born. It's been all about me and chasing dopamine rushes and exciting nights out at the bar. There is no character in that. Like literally none. Like think about it, man. All these women, when you look at their resume, when you look at their timeline, what have they done in their lives that you could say this woman has a lot of moral character, a lot of integrity, like this a solid motherfucker right here. With most women, what can you really look at and say that about? The only thing I can think of that some may have on their resume is like, oh, I graduated college. And I guess it shows that they have some type of discipline. They have some type of ability to stick with something and complete it until, to the end of it. So I'll give them, credit for that. Even if it is a BS degree. Not an actual BS, but BS is in bullshit. But let's continue.
Yeah, I have a corporate job. That's
Really?
fun.
Okay.
I love hookah. I do love hookah. But I'm
Oh
actually
my
giving up
gosh.
hookah on the 29th of July. I'm giving up hookah.
Forever?
Yes.
Why? Because it's bad for your inside.
Hit the like button.
Yeah.
Hit the like button. Hit
Yeah.
the like button. Hit the like
So,
button.
Okay.
yes, I can cook.
Okay. Okay. Tell them.
I can definitely cook.
Okay. So tell us. So you are
I
single.
love Batasi, huh?
You are
No.
single, right?
Yes, I am single.
Okay. So we're gonna try to find you a man.
Okay.
Okay. Just make sure men and women or just men.
Just men.
Just men. She just
Yeah.
one man, guys. So the
Just
ladies not for tonight. Okay, so let's start about give me some characteristics and personality traits that you like in a man, in your man.
And another thing you got to consider when you're looking at these black women who are all done up, this is not what you're going to wake up to. Likely, you're going to wake up to a bonnet and a face you don't recognize the first time you spend a night. Wraps and some stupid pajama pants. Like, yeah, just throwing that out there.
you know, I'm not gonna start with the oh no kids gotta be. So I'm in this new thing where I've been dating men younger than me. Before it was like, oh, he has to be older than me.
Well, yeah, you got kicked out of that that range that you're in. Not kicked out, but yeah, once a woman hit 30, dudes in their 30s aren't really checking anymore, and dudes in their 40s aren't really checking. So they try to go younger. They still want to date a dude with money, and they still want to date a tall, handsome dude. But the tall, handsome dudes with money, 30 to 50, they not really on not social media. They're not really on dating apps and in the club, really checking for a 33-year-old. And here's the thing: I know you could look at her and be like, "Well, she don't." I mean, she could probably pass for 20s in a nightclub with low lights, but you would be surprised, like how much you can tell in real life how old these women are. So yeah, they try to go younger. Like maybe I can get the same type of guy if I go 25, 28, a little young D-boy or something. Yeah. A little young scammer.
Kids.
Mm-hmm.
I just want someone who knows their purpose. He's a God-fearing man. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm more
what else?
basic.
So you gotta be, just give me more, like nice,
I
serious,
love a
honest.
chocolate dark skin with a beard.
Oh,
I love a tall dark skin with a beard.
okay.
But yeah, I just we have to see. Now she's been ran through.
They're gonna.
Oh, I love how they go in on them on the comment section. Like they humble them real quick in the comment section. RP definitely represent in the comment section of these dating shows.
They're out of control.
I
Uh,
can't, I can't.
You are
guys, you
ran
need to
through
be
though.
polite over here tonight.
Right.
Out of control. She hasn't said nothing yet.
Right. I
Um,
haven't even said anything.
You don't need to say anything. All of you just got the same story. We know you. You was at work drunk. You addicted to hookah. We seen the IG page. It all screams ran through. There's not a chance on God's green earth that your body count is less than 10. It's just not a chance.
I'm open. I'm open to whoever I vibe with.
okay, so you say younger. What's the youngest?
So lately, the youngest that I've done is like 28, and
It's difficult, or you like it?
it's difficult. Low standard.
Well, yeah, you look, because you're in the loser stage of a woman's life. So you're going to deal with just being a side piece at best to anybody. Whether younger, older, broke, rich. I mean, look, let's get it right. An unaware average man would snatch this up in a second. But see, that's just based off looks. The problem that women have isn't attracting a man. Like, that's the easy part for most women. When a man actually start talking to her and being around her, like longer than just enough to hit it, like actually seeing how she move, if she keep her house clean, if she stay out till 3 in the morning, like once he starts gathering information, that's when women like this especially struggle to keep a man around and not get played. And we also got to keep in mind, they love the guys who are the most likely to play him. The charismatic guys, the tall guys, the handsome guys,
Standards. No, we have standards back. It was difficult just because I think I like older men because they understand certain things. Like I'm not in the whole teaching phase anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we'll see.
Okay. So 28 to what? What's the oldest?
Let's say 40.
20, you're 33 and you think, yeah, they just don't get how it work, guys. So 33 years. I always got to do the age breakdown because I got to keep this stuff fresh in y'all mind. She's been dating boys. She went from boys to men. She's been dating boys since she was 15 minimum. That's bare minimum. But you know what? I'm going to give a little leeway for easy math. Let's just say 17. She's been dating boys since she was 17. She's 33 now, the age when Jesus died. That's 17 years of situationships, flings, relationships, kicking it stages, club hangouts. 17 years. Looking like this. And for Most of those 17 years, she looked younger and better than this. It just don't add up. It never will add up on these shows. If you're such a great fucking woman, why couldn't you lock anybody down worthwhile up until this point?
40. Okay.
Yeah.
So what about the kids, no kids? Like, where you at with that?
As many kids as you can afford.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know,
Yes.
that
Okay.
you can afford. Actually, yeah, as many kids as you can afford financially, that you can afford time wise. Like,
Mm-hmm.
It's giving funky ass attitude. The sound effects, the head motions. I guess it just come with being a black woman, but it's given she got a stank ass attitude. Like nothing about how she's coming across is inviting, loving, caring, nurturing. Nothing about her says, she'd be a good stepmom or anything like that.
I'm just
Okay.
not, you know.
I hear that. So okay, how tall? What is the shortest? Because I mean, we can go to
I'm 5'11".
We already know, so I'm gonna say at least. What's the lowest she going, y'all? Let me know in the chat. From 6 feet to 7 feet. What do y'all think is the minimum height a dude gotta be because she's 5'11"? I'm gonna go at least. I'm gonna go. Ooh, she's gonna say at least 6'3". Or do y'all think she's gonna go higher than that? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Wait, 10? You getting soft, bro? I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm so lost at the 10 question mark. But anyway, what up, Cole? Um, not D Jesus. Somebody let me know what you meant by 10 you getting soft, bro. I'm lost. But anyway, I'm gonna go with 6'4". Let's see what she say. Definitely a basketball heighted man.
I don't want to be looking down at you. And then, like, I'm like 6'2" with heels. So, you know, let's
So what's the shortest?
6 foot.
6 foot?
6 foot, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give her some credit, y'all. I'm shocked. I'm blown away. I'm flabbergasted. You know what I mean? Pleasantly surprised, pleasantly appalled. She said 6 feet. So we'll give her some credit. Because, yeah, her options are slimming out. She's starting to realize that it ain't what it used to be. She's hit the wall. So she's becoming more realistic in her standards. Her day-to-day interactions with men are starting to humble her. But you also got to mix that with all the bitterness that come with them having to humble themselves and take something less than they could have got, 5 years earlier. But before I press play again, I need all you mother suckers to hit the like button because I feel disrespected. I got 14 people watching and only 9 likes. That's a disgrace. Don't be that fucking guy. Take your fat ass finger and hit the like button.
Okay. I mean, I get it. What else? I get it. How much
It,
money, how much money he needs to make?
a lifestyle that can support his lifestyle.
So, okay, 10 bodies. Let's go back to 10 bodies real quick. I said, yeah, there's not a chance on God's green earth she has any less than 10. That's just, yeah, bare minimum. That's just like, we got to just come through the door with a dime. But what do I think her body count really is? 17 years. And it seemed like she, been partying it up. She a party girl. So, in this day and age, probably 50. But y'all can let me know in the comment section what y'all think the body count is. Body count, 1 to 100. What you think her body count is?
Okay. Does he need to support your lifestyle too?
My whole thing with that is like, I'm always going to make sure I'm good. But if I need to lean on you, you should be able to be like, all right, I got you. That's
No?
my motto. You know?
It's
Yeah.
not a motto,
So
but
how much money? How much money is that in your head?
You always hit me with this question.
Yes, we need to know what you think. Because some girls is gonna be like, no, he just need to take care of himself, and they want the dude to make 200,000. So,
It
so
depends. Like it depends. It varies. It varies on the lifestyle.
we could tell by the picture in the back what type of lifestyle she's going after. Well, any woman with any type of attractiveness on her, well, even women who don't got any attractiveness on them, be going for that luxury lifestyle. But look, based on everything I'm seeing and that poser picture you got in the back, bare minimum 150. Because here's the thing, man. Chicks like this, they done had flings and been on trips with dudes who make, 150, 250 basketball players, flings with this entertainer, that actor. So she's never truly going to respect anything less than the most well off man she's ever sucked. So if she sucked a dude who make 250, you at least got to make 250 to keep her respect. That's how this works. So I don't know what she's going to say, but if she say anything less than 150, she capping.
I need a number.
Why do we need a number? You do this to me every time.
What's the lowest you can go for?
I don't know.
They hate putting numbers to to board because they don't want to get judged. Just fucking say it. Like they're not this hesitant when they're talking to their girlfriends. Trust me, they cold when they talking to their girlfriend. This broke ass nigga that only makes 75K trying to holler at me. Is that nigga stupid or is he dumb? Like they're not this shy and coy when they hollering at their girlfriends. Don't pull this shit on me. She know the exact number that it would take to earn her respect. Because you got to buy these bitches respect because they're not respectable humans. If the only way somebody is going to respect you if you make a certain amount of money and pay them, that's not a respectable human. This bitch know how much her respect costs. So let's see what she say.
I don't
Okay.
know, Mel.
So you're in Atlanta. Atlanta is cheaper than LA. So are we doing like what? 80K? 80K a year is okay?
Let's do like 90. That's the 90 at the lowest.
Hey, Democrat. Somebody talking shit in the chat. I'm getting big, y'all. I got a shit talker in the chat. I'm not even going to roast you. You know why? You don't need to know why. And I talk to motherfuckers however I want to talk to them because I don't got to see them in person and fight them. So I could talk all the shit I want to because I'm in cyberspace. So if I want to call y'all motherfuckers, dickheads, I could do it and I don't got to know how to fight to back it up.
Because we have to be realistic. 6 figures. Yeah, 6 figures. Let's say 6 figures.
All right, so 100. Okay.
I want you to tell it.
We went up. Okay. Anything else we need to know about the type of guys you like?
Be funny.
Be funny.
Yeah, you got to be funny and entertaining because she's not funny and entertaining. She's boring as hell, and these women don't know what 6 figures really is. They see, I haven't touched on this yet. 6 figures when you just a trick nigga trying to impress hood rats, it's spin different than 6 figures with a man who's trying to build a legacy and build a life with a woman and have a family or kids. That's a different type of 6 figures. Those 250, like that 250K is a different thing depending on what type of guy you're dealing with and how serious he taking you and what he trying to do with you. If he just trying to impress a bitch on vacation, that 250K look different in that circumstance versus a serious man who a stand-up dude who trying to build a legacy, who trying to make sure both of y'all retirement straight, stuff like that. That 250K don't hit the same. He's spending it on investments. He doing different things with it. It ain't, Birkin bags and fucking brunches and, yacht trips and shit. So, but basic, party girl bitches like this don't understand that. They just don't get it. A serious man 250K ain't gonna be as fun as a scammer 250K on vacation, or a D-boy 250K on vacation. But they're not smart enough to know that. They're not decent enough to know that.
Be funny, have a sense of humor. Be nice. Like some of these men, I'm starting to question, do you all even like women? Like,
Wait,
you know?
what? Oh,
I
here we
think they're
go.
traumatized by other women. And
Oh, here we come with the shaming language. So now we don't like women because you ain't shit. We've all heard it before. You know, you tell them some truth and it's like, you got a little dick. You don't like your mama. Is you gay? They say the same fucking shit. They don't, oh my God, man. Their brain. Look, I'm not into roasting. I've talked about this before. I don't think it's nice. You know, I was going to talk about that real quick with y'all. I was looking at something. What is the name? Oh, Cartier Family on YouTube. Put a Y in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Cartier Family on YouTube. So, anyway, they were kind of playing around and I guess you could say roasting each other, but they were doing it in a way, at least in the beginning, they were doing it in a way where you can tell it really is all love. There's a big difference. And then you got dudes who roast and it's like, it's kind of serious. Like they might put a playful tone on it, but they're really trying to get at you. Those are two different things. You know, when it's somebody you've known for years and y'all just doing it in good fun and, you know, you laughing, it's just a different vibe. You could tell it's a positive tone to it. But motherfuckers like, most of the time, I think motherfuckers is really trying to get at you, but they're doing it in a way where they can maintain plausible deniability. But I don't know. I'm going on a tangent. But what I was going to say is these bitches can't roast good. I mean, black women are good roasters. They will roast you into oblivion. Out of all the groups of women on the planet, I don't know how Italian women are. I heard they might get a little vicious. But black women will roast the shit out of you. And they can get creative. I would say black women are the most creative when it comes to females roasting. And they'll get at you. But this one's not one of them. You know, most women, they use the same damn insults. It's like, can y'all not come up with nothing better? And most black women probably trash at it too and not that creative, but I've definitely heard some black women get at niggas and be very creative and funny with it. But most women are probably trash at it too, and they're gonna hit you with the typical, oh, you gay, but your mama black, or you don't like women, you got a little dick, oh, you broke, oh, you got a plaid shirt on. It's just basic stupid shit that just don't hit at all.
and then they just start disliking women. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, no, y'all right. We don't like y'all bitches because you're not good people. We shouldn't like you. Like something would be wrong with us if we did like you. Just never mind.
Well, we'll see. All right. So just for the people who haven't watched the show, guys, if you want to come and shoot your shot, if you're on Instagram, the link is actually on YouTube. So you got to head over to YouTube and the link is in the description of this video. You can send me an email at mellymonaco1@gmail.com and I can add you.
All right, she was born. Let's see what I want to go over next. Snow bunnies? Let's do snow bunnies next. I got so much I want to go over today. I don't know how long we're going to be on here, but let's holler at some snow bunnies real quick. That's what y'all know me for best, probably.
Just a little PSA for the girls out there. If you're not on your local Are We Dating the Same Guy page on Facebook, why not? Why not? I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you're married. I don't care. There's so much tea on there. I read stuff about strangers. I don't even know these people, but I'm there for it all.
Well, first off, Bullring Chronicles. It's the Bullring Chronicles. Metal in your face. Yeah, you're a disgrace. It's the Bullring Chronicles. Ma'am, you don't have anything more productive to do with your day. I mean, clearly she's past the wall. You should be raising some kids or something. You know what I mean? You should be nurturing a man, taking care of a man, running a man bathwater. Like, this is the best you can come up with to do. Look on Reddit or whatever the fuck and hear about women's BS stories about how some guy who pumped them and dumped them is really a terrible person and yada yada yada. Like, this is just pathetic. You too old for this shit.
I'm reading it. I'm looking everybody up. I'm shook. And then every now and then you see somebody you know and you're like, oh my God, that can't be real. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't have a life, but if you're ever bored at night and you're just scrolling through it, you don't have anything to look at, definitely join and check it out.
Why don't you read a book? Why don't you learn something? Why don't you try to expand your mind? Learn how to trade crypto or something. Like, I could think of so many better things for you to be doing other than that. But they love negativity and they love drama. What up, Highlanders? What up, T. Orlando? What up, Mystic? What up, Terry? What up, LaShawn? What up, James? What up, Montag? So somebody said they prefer snow bunnies. Me too. Shout out to my my swirling brothers. My snow bunny lovers, my swirling brothers. T. Orlando says, at least snow bunnies give dome. Now, black bitches suck cock. I've seen it on Pornhub. But no, seriously, all jokes aside, do black women really, is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Is that a thing where black women don't give head? Like, Chris Rock has a skit about black women not giving head. They're like, yeah, they still make you? Like, I really need some insight. I wouldn't know because I don't fuck with black bitches. So I don't know if they give head or not. But all the trauma and shit they put us through, drama, trauma, headache, and them bitches got the nerve to not give head. Oh, no, it's over for black women. If that's true, it's over. But what I think it is, if you not that dude, they probably don't suck you off. If you just some dude they tolerating or dealing with, so you can cake them off, she's not gonna suck you off. She gonna suck, Shotgun Ray. She suck him. But if you just a good dude trying to make it work with her, she probably ain't gonna suck you. She'll give you, pity sex once a month, but she ain't sucking your dick. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Okay, that's all. Bye.
OMG, girl, for real? I mean, you go on this Facebook page and you find out that all of you are dating the same guy. This is like putting up wanted posters for all the Chads and Tyrones out there.
Dang, black women give boring blowjobs? Oh, God. Damn. Yeah. That's crazy, y'all.
Oh yeah, now like TV advertising is just as easy as posting on social media. You can
needs to go join their local.
Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
Everyone needs to go join their local Are We Dating the Same Guy? Listen, I'm happily married and I don't think he's with anyone else, but those comment sections, whew. The premise of the group used to be that you would post a picture of a guy that you just started dating to see if he was with anyone else. But the group has since morphed, so people will put up a picture and they will just have a T emoji question mark, red flag emoji question mark, and people just unleash. I'm in the comment section.
It's safe to say she's not a good wife. Like, if she got time for all this. Or the fact that she has a TikTok tells us that she's not a good wife. Oh my gosh. Women shouldn't go looking for stuff. If you don't look for stuff, good chance you won't find anything. They love the drama, man. And here's another thing about the whole "are we dating the same guy" pages. Yes, you don't need to sign into Facebook. I'll tell you right now. Listen up, ladies. You're all dating the same guy. You've been dating the same guy since the beginning of mankind. What is it? Only 40% of men historically reproduced. And that was that's good. Only, 40%. But yeah, now it's 10 to 5%. Yes, y'all all dating the same tall, handsome dude with money in the town. You don't need to put in your Facebook credentials to figure it out. That's what's so stupid about it. All these women know what it's like when a guy really likes them, because they know what signs to look for to put a guy in the friend zone. So if he's not showing the same signs as the friend zone guys, then yeah, he's talking to somebody else. See, it was that simple.
Just living for it. Someone posts a picture of a guy asking for tea or red flags, and someone responds, yeah, that's pylon. Pylon? Apparently, this guy is called Pylon because it is shaped like a pylon. Listen, I live in a small town. I'm going to see that man around. And now I know that about him. Pylon, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? There's way more red flags about you. I'm not.
Okay, I can get educated. You learn something new every day. Oh shit, I got 25 people watching. I better have that many likes. Hey, Pete, what's a pylon? I don't know what a pylon is. I feel like I'm an educated guy. Somebody in this comment section know what a pylon is. And hey, look, with all due respect, my lovely brothers, I need everybody that's listening to me right now to hit the like button. Take your obese ass hand and hit the like button. Shout out to Sinful to P, R.I.P. But what's a pylon? Somebody let me know in the chat.
Sorry. Anyways, join your group, start a group. It's hours of entertainment, especially if you're as nosy or as boring as I am.
No way.
Wow, I gotta say, this Facebook group sounds like a watering hole for all kinds of female dating losers. She said that she's married, but she Facebook group to the tiers of Chad/Tyrone's smash tacos. Moving on.
Are we dating the same guy? Are we dating the same guy? If you know, you know.
Look, ma'am, you're overweight. You're average looking. If you're dating some hot dude, once again, hell yes. He's dating somebody slimmer than you and better looking than you, with all due respect. All these women know the guys that they wouldn't have to post on that Facebook. But here's the thing. Those are the exact same characteristics that's going to make her not want to fuck with him. If she know for sure she don't got to post them in that group, she's not going to be interested.
But I just watched a video on here.
Because that's all the fun of fucking with him. That's part of the big fun of it. Is so you can play all these little games and do all these little detective things to see who else he talking to, and then you could get mad at him, and then you could block him, and then unblock him, and then, you know, a week later stalk him on Hinge. They love all of it. They love the whole process.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, all that other than getting in the gym. Ain't that a bitch?
About another girl talking about that group. Are we dating the same guy? And I do have just a piece of advice for y'all. First of all, if you are in any of those groups, they're very useful. Sometimes I do feel like some of the girls is dragging it. Like, why are you posting about this guy if he didn't really do anything? Like, if a guy does something really bad, then yeah, you should let people know. But if he just ghosted you or something.
Keep in mind, this woman is walking in circles in the diaper aisle at Walmart, just talking to her phone. Just think about that. Just think about walking past that and just be like, what the fuck is she doing? She ain't even looking at the the racks or nothing. She just talking to her phone, walking in circles in the aisle. These people are weird, man.
Thing, or he didn't pay on a date. Like, I don't feel like those are the type of things that should end up on that group. But anyway, if you're on one of those groups and you're like in Miami or you're in LA or New York, don't just be in the group in your city, okay? I'm in the Miami area now, so
look, if you in any of those groups, I mean, look, I guess there's no women listening to them right now, but like, that's the moment you should realize, man, like, I'm a fucking loser. Well, like, why am I in this group? Why do I care to do any of this? I should really get a fucking life. Like, they should have that epiphany after the second or third time going in those groups.
I'm in the Miami group, but I'm also in the New York group.
Ma'am, you don't stand a chance in Miami and New York. Like, just never mind.
Who hurt you?
I'm going to start off by giving this queen a little bit of credit here. She did say that women who post in those groups are post about ghosting or the guy not paying.
Atera is every IT manager's dream. No, not that dream. That dream.
In the bill, that's really not, shouldn't be there. That's more crime, whining, and moaning than anything else. Good on her. Applause. Fifis are more important than anything else, right? Moving on.
Part 2 of how the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook pages are going to save us all out in the wild. So I'm getting ready for my date. Communication has died down just a little bit because of the picture debacle. I'm a little turned off by him sending me a bunch of pictures, but I'm excited to meet him.
Ma'am, you're not in any position to be turned off of some guy for frivolous reasons. You're clearly old. Like, and you're clearly damaged because you got tattoos all over your arms, and you're too old to be on TikTok talking about your personal life. So clearly, mentally, you're a fucking train wreck. Like, think about that for a minute. This mentally ill, old, washed up, tatted up piece of garbage is talking about a guy sending too many pictures. So she got the ick. Ma'am, have you ever been addicted to any drugs? I wouldn't be shocked. But if you told him that, you know, in a vulnerable moment, you would say he shouldn't judge you for that. But you're going to judge him because he's sending you too many pictures. Now, I'll agree. As a man, that's cringy as fuck. So I'm talking to you, fellas. You know, if you texting back and forth with a chick, talking to a chick, don't overdo it. That's too much effort. They don't respect that much effort. It just shows like you don't got much to do. What you at home taking a bunch of selfies and sending them to me? Like, yeah, don't do that. It's not coming off masculine at all. But even if he is a little weird or whatever, or even if he is a little desperate or coming off feminine or whatever, he's still 10 times better than you, ma'am. 1,000,000 times better than you. You need to be thanking your lucky stars he's giving you the time of day.
We had a really good connection. I'm in Palm Springs for the day. I'm sitting by the pool and I'm perusing Facebook, as one does when they're sitting by the pool. And I go on one of these pages, Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook pages, and I see his picture immediately.
Oh boy, yeah, big glasses usually means, yeah, I would say the big glasses start at 40 minimum. But yeah, you said 50, that's about right. If they got some big ass glasses on, she would have been better off rocking the wrinkles, because guys know that they're under there. But the lips are fake. It's all just cringe. Where do you think she got her money from? It's giving me vibes of she's living in an expensive place. You know, those glasses are probably expensive glasses. How many men do you think she divorce raped to get her current lifestyle? I'm not getting the vibe based on the really low IQ that she's anything successful in real life that doesn't have to do with, you know, screwing over a man in a divorce. She's been successful in that.
So, of course, my heart sinks. That's never happened to me before. I'm like, this is the guy that I'm most excited to go out with. Oh my God. So I click on the comments. There are like 25 comments. One of them that was the most compelling was a woman said that he has been on these pages for years. He continues to go off of apps and then go back on. Like,
y'all love this guy. How is he able to keep doing this? Because 80%, well, more than 80%, probably 85% of guys can't get a good swipe. They can't get 5 swipes in 3 months. So we already know this guy's extremely handsome, and he got a good body or whatever, because he can keep playing these hoes over and over and over and over again. And I wonder how many women in those groups are fucking obsessed with him. Women that he played 5 years ago who still checking up on him and seeing if there's any new chicks he messing with to see if they're prettier than her. Think about all this damn nonsense. Just think about it. Think about it in its entirety.
Start new accounts so that women that have blocked him are now not blocked and he can start afresh with them. And he has actually picked up and tried to go out with women that have blocked him in the past.
And he's able to do it because they accepted him again. Because they've been ran through by so many guys, they probably forgot that he was one of the guys that played him. They can't keep track, all these chads that are playing him.
He is notorious for sending pictures of himself. Some of the women actually posted the screenshots that he had sent them, or they had screenshotted the pictures that he had sent them and posted them on these pages. I'm telling you guys, thank God for women. This is just so great.
Does not compute. Does not compute.
All right, let's keep it moving. We sticking and moving. We sticking and moving. We sticking and moving.
Western women are, not all of you, but some of you, all you are is a headache and a bill.
Facts.
That's all you are.
Facts.
Now, I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's get right into the damn video.
You know, I really got to give it up to men. They're not as stupid as we keep saying that they are. They have literally convinced women and men that the dynamic of a heterosexual relationship is that the woman will do everything for you.
Well, yeah, what else are you here for? You're not interested in talk to, you're not funny, charismatic, like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, your job in a man's life is to serve him. And in return, he'll give your life purpose, he'll protect, he'll provide. Even if providing 50%, that's still providing. It's still some money you wouldn't have had if you just had your regular job and was doing it all yourself. Somebody to help fix stuff around the house, somebody to help you with the grocery bags, etc., etc. Somebody to give you just basic leadership. You can use his common sense. So yeah, we want you to do something in return. And bedroom fun, that's mutually beneficial. So yeah, like, that don't count. And you cooking really don't count, because I mean, you had to eat it anyway. So you was going to have to cook for yourself even if you were single. You know what I mean? So throwing a few more dumplings in the pot ain't really that big of a deal. I don't even know if that's how you cook dumplings, but y'all get the point. So yes, we need you to, like, bring some value to our lives. I just find it funny that they're so appalled that we want them to bring some real value. They want to just exist, and then they think we should give them the world, you know, buy them a house, jump in front of a bullet for them, do this, do that, yada, 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 be funny, entertaining, yada, yada, just be Superman, and all they got to do in return is just exist. So they're offended when we actually, like, no, cook, clean, do something, laundry, run my bath water. Yes, we want you to do something too. And this is what I want to say too. Even if she did everything around the house, she cooked, she cleaned, she ran his bath water, ironed his clothes, none of that makes up a tenth of what men bring. Well, let me just be specific. None of that equals to jumping in front of a bullet for you, bitch. There's no amount of domestic duties you could do for me day in and day out for 40 years that equal up to a motherfucker being down to jump in front of a bullet for you. Like, think about that.
Whether or not she works or stays home and works inside the home, she is your nurse, your personal assistant, your sex worker, your therapist, chauffeur, nanny, cook, etc., etc.
You're our therapist, our nanny, our sex partner. What are you supposed to... I don't give a damn. To hell with even being a wife. What are you supposed to do even if you're a girlfriend? What are we supposed to do? Just sit and look at each other? No man, I'm going to repeat this again. No man needs you to clean up their household for them. But most men, all they're saying is, if they actually made you a wife, or these men wanted to court you, most men would want to know that you can do some of these things for them. But you women want men to live happy.
Well, I forgot about this too. You gotta hear this bitch mouth every day. So let me rephrase that. No amount of domestic duties and her sucking and fucking every night and whatever is gonna offset having to hear this bitch mouth and deal with her mental and emotional breakdowns all the time. There's not enough cooking and cleaning where she could offset that and make it worth it. There's not enough.
Happy wife, happy life type of mode, right? Benefiting from you at all.
Etc. And they single-handedly convinced us that that's how it's supposed to be and that we're supposed to like it. So much so to the point where if we don't like doing those things, we will feel guilty and we will feel like we're not good moms and we're not good wives.
Because you're not good moms and not good wives if you don't do those things. What the fuck is a good mom and a good wife? If you ain't cooking, you ain't cleaning, you ain't fucking and sucking, you ain't taking the kids to the park, what other things would make you a good mother and good wife? See, they don't make sense when they talk, and that's why I don't respect most of them. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, The world say we should respect women, but it's just because they know we're not going to push back. I'm pushing back. Put me on an Oprah special. She could just ask, RB, do you respect women? I would say, no, I don't respect most women. Why should I? And she would just say, because they're women. That's not a fucking good argument. That's not an argument. Why should we respect women? They shouldn't just get it just for being women. That should be just as appalling as if, men said you should respect us just because we got dick and balls. That's not a good reason. They don't make sense when they talk a lot of times. They're not actually decent humans. They don't treat people well unless they see that person as above them. I mean, I can go on and on why most women don't deserve respect. But yeah, man, what do you want to do in a relationship then?
And we're not good girlfriends.
Because you're not. You're not. And us men don't make you feel less of than you're
lazy.
And that's why us men are going our own way and doing what we're doing this day and age.
We'll feel as if we're being lazy if we are not constantly at the beck and call of our children and of our men. If you are not happy doing those things, you are a horrible, lazy, selfish person.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm not going to say that. Look, I'll say this. If you're a woman and, the thought of taking care of a man, cooking for a man, cleaning for a man, washing his dirty drawers, well, nobody should like that. But the point I'm saying is, if the thought of serving and taking care of a man repulses you, yeah, just stay single or go les. Look, we ain't going to hold you. Just stay single or go les. The only women who should willingly get into a relationship is if she gets joy out of serving her man and making her man happy. And this is why women only want to date top 0.5 percenters, because they like, if I'm going to be cleaning the nigga drawers, he got to be tall, fine, and rich. I get the logic. Like, if I'm going to clean a motherfucker drawers, I'm at least going to clean Superman drawers. I totally get the logic. It's not realistic, and you can't build legacies and societies based on that way of thinking, but I get it. And that's why women say, well, I'd rather just be by myself if I can't get a top tier dude. I ain't cleaning some average nigga drawers. I get it. But they're not thinking practically. They're not thinking about all the benefits they get even from being with an average man.
There is a video circulating around online of a man saying that if he worked 12 hours and he came home to hamburger helper and 2 slices of bread, he would be pissed. Now I have a couple questions. Number one, are they still financially not in a good place to where that's all they could afford?
Shut the hell up.
My bro getting mad. Like, I don't think I get this mad, but I ain't mad at him for getting mad. But don't let these bitches get you mad. I mean, he being animated for the YouTube. You got to make it interesting. But don't get that mad, fellas. He may be in, the beginning of his journey. I've been doing this for 7 years. I can't let these bras get me that hyped up. I just can't. So shout out DDT, shout out Preston, shout out Bobby Dice, OG RB Sensei watcher. Hey, so real quick, she buy me Hot Pockets. I got to lobster every day. So real quick, message from a sponsor, me. Join the membership, fellas. I'm looking for a sponsor for tonight's live stream, starting at $5. If you want to show love, show your appreciation for the live stream, and be the sponsor for tonight's episode, send at least a $5 donation via Streamlabs or Cash App, and you get the biggest shout out, of course. And yeah, join the membership, guys. You get access to 2 to 3 exclusive live streams a week. You get access to over 70 exclusive episodes you've never seen before. You get access to regular episodes 1 to 3 days early. You get access to the videos with no ads. So yeah, join the membership. It really helped the channel. It really keep me going. So for $5 a month, you can join, subscribe, start Patreon, and get access to all that, even though some of the posts are delayed on there. But if you join the YouTube membership, you get everything immediately. And obviously, the convenience of staying on YouTube. Let's go.
You know exactly what that man means. Most of these Western women, unfortunately, men, they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to cook. And that.
Hey, real quick, hey, a wrench. I gotta look into the I'm gonna look into that T Orlando. I gotta set that up. I know I can set that up with the membership, so I'm gonna look into that tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
That's why men try to court you. They date you.
I'll say this though. I'm trying to think if I can manually do it. T Orlando, if you join the membership, I'm gonna make sure we figure something out where you get a wrench. You know what I mean? Or I gotta double check what all come with that. I'm gonna get back to you, T Orlando. Stay tuned. Keep coming to the lives. We gonna get it figured out.
For a while. They might even live with you for a while if they choose to do so because they want to see if you can do these certain things. No man wants to come home to hamburger helper if he worked a 12-hour day. Most men would want to come home to at least a 3-course meal. Maybe steak, maybe potatoes, and a side of corn. A little bit of color on a plate. Not no damn hamburger helper that you can whip up in 10 minutes. Men want to know that you can put effort into cooking because they're putting effort into working overtime, and paying most of the bills that.
All right, I'm eating Ritz. Y'all know me. So I'm going to keep it ghetto and eat and talk. So I want to talk about this real quick, fellas. This is kind of left field. Somebody was talking about how, like, in the 50s, all the dude had to do to get all this respect and get all these duties done from a woman is, you know, work and slap a check on the table at the end of the week. And, you know, men didn't have to do anything else. They didn't have to help with the dishes. All they had to do was go to work, slap the check on the table, and they got respect. They got, you know, their slippers put on, all that. And then women now are saying, no, we can make our own money, so men have to show up in other ways other than just slapping a check on the table. That ain't enough to satisfy us no more. Now, I want to say this, fellas. I agree. Your manhood shouldn't be based on you just slapping a check down. You know, I do think, I'm not saying men don't show up. I mean, I don't know what men doing in their relationships. But as the man of the household, you have to lead in damn near every way. Even when it comes to emotional intelligence, you have to teach the bitch how to be emotionally intelligent. Even though they always saying that, like, oh, we need a man who's emotionally intelligent. Women are the least emotionally intelligent. Men have to lead that way too. We have to lead spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So it ain't just about I slap the check on the table. I just want to say that.
You women.
Oh, another thing I wanted to say. It's not just about a woman cooking. I want to be very clear because a bitch could cook you to death. She could send you to an early grave with what she cooking you. So make sure if y'all ever deal with a woman, live out girlfriend, that's what I suggest at best is a live out girlfriend. And if you get your passport, I don't really know how to navigate that. I'm not a passport bro. I mean, women are women. Female nature is female nature. But if you're going to do the passport bro thing, don't bring them back to the States. They're going to get indoctrinated. Stay wherever you at and she might act right. But I still wouldn't put the house on the bitch. I still wouldn't, like, bank on it. You still need to put things in place and never give a woman your heart. Always know, like, hey, it just might be my turn. I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts. I'm going to keep her in check while this lasts. But I ain't killing myself if this bitch up and leave. And I ain't putting her in a position to, like, get no assets or nothing. Hey, DDT is the sponsor of tonight's live stream. I need a bullhorn or something. I need something to celebrate. How do I damn celebrate? You know what? I'm about to come up with something for DDT. He's the sponsor of tonight's episode, the first official sponsor of any MDC live stream. And I want to celebrate, bro. He need a special something. as a celebration. But I just type in something. Oh, well, never mind. I can't think of nothing right now, and I don't want to accidentally end my stream. So yeah, shout out to DDT. Everybody show some love to DDT in the comment chat. You a real one, DDT. Much respect from RB Sensei.
Act like you can't pay. So if I'm putting in all my effort into making sure that you can live in a nice house with the white picket fence, the least you could do is come.
The Cash App is MD Cure. I'm pretty sure I'm getting that right. But it's in the damn, how do you pull up? Damn. Hold on. It should be in the description. However you pull that up. Oh yeah, if you click on the title of the video, it should pull up the Cash App and the Streamlabs. The cool thing about Streamlabs, if you do a Streamlabs donation, well, no, I think Cash App probably be better. But yeah, it's MD Cure. It's cash symbol MDCURE.
Cook a 3 or 4 course meal for me when I get home. Not no goddamn hamburger helper.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So, yeah, if your woman cooking for you, make sure she cooking something healthy for you. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably don't like eat healthy, but you gotta eat healthy, motherfucker. Food is what send us to an early grave, man. These bitches send us to an early grave and give us a brain aneurysm, and then what these bitches cooking us send us to an early grave. Whether it's bitches at, in the McDonald's kitchen or a bitch in our kitchen, we gotta watch what we eat. I'm not the best at it. I'm working on it. I'm way more conscious, and I'm eating way better than I ever have before, but I'm still struggling. But I've made a huge change. The Ritz is fucking me up. The Ritz crackers, the chocolate, and the sweets is what's fucking me up. I eat chicken. I pretty much eat chicken drumsticks every week I cook. I eat chicken burgers that I make. Sometimes I get some actual beef. It ain't terrible for you. Some people, have their theories about if you should eat red meat or not. It's not good for you, but I don't think it's that big of a deal with moderation. Turkey. They got turkey ground beef that I make stuff with, and then I eat my vegetables with it. I'm trying to incorporate more fruit, but yeah, I'm doing better. But yeah, the point that I'm trying to say is make sure these chicks is cooking healthy food for you, not just cooking good food. Watch how she season it, lighten on the salt, keep the blood pressure low, fruits and vegetables. And probably stay away from red meat, so turkey, chicken. All right, let's continue.
Is the woman sick? Is she depressed? Did she also work all day? Does she have kids?
Excuses. She got to come up with all these scenarios. Like, she really has to come up with a million scenarios when I can guarantee you she know exactly what men are talking about.
T Orlando, I got the Cash App, bro. Hey, everybody shout out T Orlando in the chat. Yeah, everybody shout out T Orlando in the chat.
Cut it out with all the extra crap. We're not talking about all these extra scenarios that you're talking about. Of course that stuff can happen in life. Of course your girl or your wife can be sick. We're not going to expect her to do those things. But most of these women, for the most part, they'll be healthy as hell. They can run out and get their busted lace front done for 10 hours.
Facts.
They can go get their pedicures and manicures. They can go shopping for about 5 hours. Why can't you cook me up a meal that might take an hour or two? Exactly.
That she has to take care of? Let me tell you about my dad. My dad worked almost 30 years at a paper mill.
Okay.
And we're talking 12 plus hour shifts.
Okay.
6 to 7 days straight.
Wow.
There was some times when he wouldn't even get a day off.
Damn.
His shifts would alternate 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., 7 to 3, 3 to 11, sometimes longer. My dad never put an expectation on my mom to cook for him.
See, and what the fuck was wrong with him then? He shouldn't have had to put an expectation on. She should have felt like a piece of shit if she didn't have food for him every night. See, man, men's standards, man, men didn't have standards for so long. I'm glad the red pill came out, man. That's ridiculous. Do she realize how bad she making her mom sound? That make your mom sound like a piece of garbage. Like, oh my God, man. That man was working that hard. She couldn't make sure he had some food on the table. Wow.
And that's why you're the way you are right now. That's why you're the way you are right now. Exactly. That's exactly why you're the way you are right now. Your mother didn't show you any better. Your mother didn't show you any better. And obviously, your mother wore the pants in that family. You're telling me your father worked in a male 12-hour shifts and didn't have any expectations
That's
for
crazy.
your mother? Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Because if my daddy worked 12 or 14-hour shifts, my mother better have him a meal cooked in the kitchen. She better have that man some clean clothes laid out for the next day of work. If she's at home. That's her duty. Her duty is to fulfill that. That's her duty as a wife. That's all most men are asking for. How is that so hard to...
Yeah, it's not that hard, man. Yeah. Women don't even want to come with bare minimum. That's why I remember when they was talking bare minimum shit. This is bare minimum. Oh, he took you to Paris. That's bare minimum. Like, the irony of that, man. Women are offended by the thought of bare minimum these days. He can cook it. He can make his own sandwich. But I have to die for you if somebody break in here. But you can't make me a sandwich.
Cook a man a 3 or 4 course meal. I will never understand that. Never. In my life, I can't understand that for the life of me. You women even complain about cooking for your own kids. You'd rather get your kids that poisonous McDonald's every day, Burger King every day, something that you can throw in the microwave every day. You women don't want to do nothing. That's why most of you women, not all of you women, that's why you're useless. And that's why men aren't taking you serious. And that's why you're going to be stuck just where you're at. Online complaining every day about what you're not going to do for a man. Enjoy your cat and box wines or your plant, because you did state before you had a lovely plant.
Yeah. It's just sad, man. They too old for this, but they don't mature. Look, can you just imagine a bunch of 50-plus-year-old men on TikTok talking about their personal life? I just can't imagine that. But it just shows they don't grow up past 17. The fact that there's so many 40, 50, 60-plus-year-old women on TikTok talking about their personal lives. I can see if they had a chef show or something. That's different. You know what I mean? I can see if they was teaching how to sew or something. Something with some real purpose. But they online in their 40s, 50s, and 60s talking about their personal life, bro. That proves that they never grow up mentally.
If he was hungry and nothing was cooked, he would go get something. Or he would cook something himself. If my mom felt like cooking, she would cook. But it wasn't like a feminine responsibility to cook, to clean. It was whoever cooked, fucking cooked.
Okay, so did he only have to do his masculine responsibility from time to time? Well, no, because he worked 12-hour shifts, sometimes 6 and 7 days a week with no days off. So the whole family was still expecting him to do his, standard, traditional masculine duty. But she could just do her feminine duty when she felt like it. So wait, if he worked 12-hour shifts, so what, he came home from a 12-hour shift and still, washed the toilet and cooked and did the dishes? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Everybody cooked, everybody cleaned. I see so many women. They're like, well, I don't mind doing everything for my husband because he's so amazing. Yeah, he's so amazing that he sits back and lets you do everything for him. I mean, think about this. How
crazy.
Yeah, this lady's nuts. This lady is clearly fucking nuts. Well, look, the fact that they even have a TikTok is a mental illness, especially after a certain age. So, okay, a man just sat back and let her do everything for him. Like, here's the thing. If she's not working, yes, do everything for me. Whatever that man doing at his job for 8 hours, it's harder work. Even if it's not hard work, he dealing with the mental anguish of dealing with a boss talking to him any type of way, coworkers starting a little bullshit. You at home in the comfort of your home. Like I say, home duties only take 4 hours at best. That's 3 meals and cleaning the house. Like I said, you don't got to do a deep clean every day. You could do a deep clean on Sundays. So you just straightening up and cooking 3 meals. And even if you chasing a few kids around, that's 4 hours max. A tidy up. And it take 30 minutes to probably cook something. Well, listen. Let's just say it take an hour to cook breakfast, an hour to cook lunch, and an hour to cook dinner, which we know that ain't the case. So that's 3 hours and a 1 hour tidy up. But let's just say you you chasing the kids around and going crazy and all that. We add another hour in for that. That's still only a 5-hour work day. So look, bro, he got to go to work for 8 hours. And then he got to deal with rush hour traffic in the morning and when he get off for an hour, and that's frustrating. So think about all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it don't add up.
And that's why they have husbands. Yeah, that's why they have husbands who are probably satisfied. Here you go again on the internet. Talking about nothing. You don't know where to go with your story. You don't know where to go with your story. And that's why those women have husbands that are probably happy and they're happily married. And you're not. You're a divorced single mother of 2 that only gets banged out by Pookie and Ray Rays. You make sure you draw on your eyebrows before you see them. But all you do...
Dang, can you imagine if this was your mom, single mother of 2? Damn. This is bad. So he got dudes, the sons got, kids at their school. I don't know how old they are. But let's just say they 12 or 13. And they know, little Joey, mom be on TikTok with her tits out. So some of his, friends at school be jerking off to his mom tits on TikTok. Oh, man.
It's get banged out by...
Hey, Joey, man, guess what I was looking at last night, man? I bust a good one off, man, to your mama. Ooh, that's bad.
Hi, Pookie and Ray Race. Now let's continue.
Crazy as out. You're not very amazing if you get to sit back and watch me cook and clean and care for our children. That's somebody that's taking advantage. To me, an amazing man.
Women are the grand masters of taking advantage. It's always been a bad deal for men. You get protection, provision, all that. And all you got to do is cook some food from time to time and suck a peen. Look, it's always been a way better deal for you. Y'all whole incentive, like y'all whole nature is about getting the most from a man while giving the least. You're the grand masters of taking advantage.
You know what? You cook, I clean. I cook, you clean. We're both washing the clothes. Maybe you wash them.
Let's get something clear real quick, okay? Let's get something clear real quick. If a man is in his household, he'll take care of all that stuff by himself. If you're in your household, I'm pretty sure you would take care of all that stuff by yourself. Here's the problem. Once you women have a man that commits to you and marry you, you women start getting lazy and feel like you don't have to do anything.
Well, yeah, like she got you. She already got you locked in. Everything gonna fall off. The bedroom fun gonna fall off. The cooking gonna fall off because she got you. She feel like he ain't going nowhere. And then if she got your kid, she like, he ain't gonna leave the kid. He actually got a heart. Like, here's the thing. Good men get done the worst by women. They take advantage of your righteous, kind heart. He want to be here for his kids, so now I can slack off. That's fucked up.
Period. That's the problem. You end up moving in together, and then you women don't want to do nothing. A man doesn't see you doing any of that. So how do you expect the man to fail? Knowing his wife doesn't want to cook. We got to flip a coin to see who cooks and clean. When the man, which you expect him to do, you expect him to work harder. You expect him to be the provider. You expect him to be the protector. What else do you want from men? And what do you think men should expect you to do as a wife? or a girlfriend if y'all cohabitate together. I'm sorry, ladies out there, but you used up poom poom ain't cutting it anymore. We can go get that a dime a dozen. Your used up, busted, fishy poom poom is not cutting it anymore.
I mean, yeah, man. Like, it's just sad. Like I said it before. A woman can grow into something valuable to a man, but usually it's going to be between 14 and 22. Some women do grow into incredible mothers and wives, but men make women. I'm just going to put it like that. Women rarely grow into anything truly righteous and valuable unless a man molded her into being that, whether it's her father or her husband or a high school boyfriend, somebody. When women are left to their own devices, they're rarely good people. And they rarely grow into any real value. See, when they're young and hot, they think their value is I'm young and hot, which that's a very shallow value. It's not really that valuable. It just means dudes want to use you as a human sex doll. That's not real value. Now, when you settle down with one man and you learn how to get on his program and cater to him and build with him and be down with him through thick and thin, now you're growing into a real woman of real value. But never mind. They don't get it.
You think you get so much leeway because of your menopause up, dried up, fishy stink poom poom. It's not going to cut it anymore. And most of you women don't understand that. That's what you don't understand. Us men can get poom poom or busted yam a dime a dozen, especially when the men have themselves together. You're 40 plus with 2 kids. How far do you think you're going to get with your busted yam?
Well, here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. She's above average attractiveness for black women. Or was that a shot? Whatever. You know, she's not fat as a black woman, so she's killing it as far as physical appearance. But the brain is so fucked up. But she's still gonna get a lot of, gas station attention. She's still gonna get a lot of social media attention. But yeah, we could tell that her mind is mashed potatoes.
I'll wait. Exactly.
I'll dry and fold, or we'll switch off. Saturday morning, we're up. You take the kitchen, I'll take the bathroom. You take the living room, I'll take the whatever. And we're working as a team. It's not just these are women's chores, these are men's chores. Maybe one Saturday we're doing the lawn work and, I'll rake the leaves and he'll put them in a bag, or he'll mow the lawn and I'll weed whack. I love a good weed whacker. We can
This lady's mentally ill.
Pick up dinner or go out to eat. I want, if I were to ever get into another relationship, I want it to be as a team.
I mean, we a team, but we not partners. You're my bitch. You supposed to suck me, fuck me, clean up after me. Like, you see what I'm saying? You're my bitch. We ain't equal. That's the thing. Women want a man so much better than her, but then they also want that man to see her as an equal. It don't make sense. That's the huge contradiction. Y'all want to know something funny? Oh, I was in the dentist chair for 2.5 hours today. Yeah. I was in the dentist chair for 2.5 hours. I really like my dentist. Really nice guy. And I don't say that about a lot of people, because I don't think most people are particularly nice. And I mean, I know he kind of got to be nice to me, but no, I had a mean dentist too for a lot of years. But anyway, while I was in the dentist chair today, I was listening to a book on Audible. Everybody get Audible, man. If you don't, I know a lot of guys, they don't got time to read. You don't got time to just sit down and dedicate time to reading a book. Look, get Audible. I think it's $15 a month. Listen to you a book on the way to work or on the way back home, or just designate some time, or when you're watching football, if you ain't listening to MDC Livestream, keep a book in your ear. Not Harry Potter and shit, but something that can actually advance you as a person. Read, listen to investment books, listen to whatever, philosophy, Malcolm X, anything, something that can enhance your mind. But yeah, go ahead and get Audible, y'all. But anyway, I was listening to a book called, I think it's called The Case for Settling for Mr. Good Enough or something like that. And it's so funny listening to women like talk about dating, and I don't want to go into it, but it's interesting. It's an interesting, funny listen if you're R pilled. So if y'all do got Audible, or if you do get it, look into this book. I'm about to pull it up right now. The book is called, I'm going to get y'all a pen and paper out if you care, but I'm about to pull it up now and tell y'all what book I was listening to. It's kind of interesting. A woman having an epiphany. The lady who wrote the book, she had a baby on her own. What is it called? Not IVF. What is it called when they have a baby on their own sperm donor or something? It's fucking pathetic when women have to do that. And it's super selfish. You're choosing to be a single mom. You're choosing for your kid not to have a dad. That is fucked up and selfish. But anyway, the name of the book is called Marry Him, The Case for Settling for Mr. Good Enough by Lori Gottlieb. It's LORIGOTTLIEB. It's a New York Times bestseller. But let's continue.
Not some man expecting me to be his own little personal assistant.
Yeah, it sounds good. What she's saying, it sounds good until that man says we should go 50-50 on bills. Then you're not a real man if we got to go 50-50 on bills. You should be the provider. Until y'all go out and you have an altercation with somebody out there. You're supposed to be my protector. You're supposed to be the protector. It sounds good. Like what you saying, it sounds real good. But in reality, it's not like that. It's nothing like that.
I don't find that.
Yeah, that's a myth, man. See, when women talk about, oh, I want a 50-50 partnership and he can rake the leaves and I'll do this and open the bag or whatever. Look, women like that never really been in a real relationship, I feel like. You know, people who actually been in 5-10 year relationships, they know that 50-50 stuff is a myth. There's going to be certain days where you do 90 and the other person do 10. They had an off day or something. Like, it ain't that black and white. It's going to be certain days you do 70, the other person do 25. Like, it's going to be days you falling off. You only could do 10 and they doing 90. It just, yeah. It don't work like that.
That's sexy. I don't understand how women have convinced themselves that that's how it's supposed to be. One of my married mutuals on this app, they are living the life that I am speaking of. As a matter of fact, 2 of them that I know of are living the life that I am speaking of.
You don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. See, yeah. What you basing that off of? What they telling you? They gonna tell you the best possible thing. Because they want to seem like they the one winning in the friend group.
And I love it. I love it. Because people will try to convince women that that doesn't exist. That the only options for us is to be the domestic labor and the child.
If you could have got it, you would have got it by now. You look good. You know what I mean? So if you were the type of woman who deserved something like that, you would have got it by now. Before being a divorcee with 2 kids, you would have got it. You're not going to get it now.
Child carer and carry the relationship on our fucking backs.
Just like y'all expect us to work, be the provider, and be the protector. Bring home the bacon. Make sure that you have it all. Make sure that you don't need for anything in life. Just like you women put these heavy expectations on men. What's the difference? If I'm going to be your provider and protector, I expect you to take care of the kids and cook my goddamn dinner. That's what I expect of you.
The glory, ladies, okay? And if you just wait and you do not settle, okay? There is glory for you.
So her audience has to be 35 plus. I would love to see her analytics. I would love to know the target audience that comes in and watches her. They have.
We live in a gynocentric society. Like, we live in a time now where society tells women you're the shit and a man should jump through hoops to be with you, and his whole purpose in life is to make sure you're happy every second of the day, every day. And it's the opposite. The woman is supposed to make sure the man is happy every second of the day. A woman's position is to be second place. Women want to be second place. They want a man better than them, and they want to be that man's bitch, which is under him, second place. But their friends in society say, no, fight for first place. You know, you should be out here competing with men and showing that you're better than men. And it just fucks their brain up. Feminism F their brain up. Female empowerment narratives F their brain up. Because they're truly going to be happy when they find a man of respect to be under and serve. Your fate and destiny and your mission on the planet is to serve a man. And so many struggle with that. I mean, I guess I get it. Like, the thought that your highest position in life is to be a servant. It gotta suck. But it's not a bad thing. When you with a man that you actually love and respect, you'll like serving him. You know? And you can grow into, while serving him, you can grow into something that is so valuable in our society. A loving, nurturing, caring wife and mother. That's the highest honor. See, I guess I kind of tried to spin it in a negative light. Not on purpose, but I guess I did spin it in a negative light when I said your highest position is to be a servant. That's not true. I mean, that's like the harsh way to put it. But your highest position is to be a man's helpmeet and to be a loving, caring, nurturing mother. And keep a household, be a homemaker. That's such a high honor.
Have to be 35.
But yeah, your position is not to run shit and be the boss of everything and get all this attention from random people outside your household. You should only care about getting attention from the people in your household and being valuable in your household, not being valuable to the world and being the shit to the world. Once women get hyped up on trying to be the shit to the world, that's when she will never be the shit in the household, like AKA a good woman, a good wife, and a good mother. Women who are good wives and mothers care way more about, you know, being respected, loved, and getting attention from people in their house than being respected, loved, and getting attention from people on Instagram or people at their job. Bars.
Year-old and up, washed up, multiple kids, ran through by Pookies and they have to be. There's no way, and I promise you, there's no way that even 20% of her audience, I'm going to say 20% of her audience is probably younger girls, younger than 25. There's no way. There's just no way. They're not going to take advice from an old bitter hag like this. There's no freaking way. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Willing to be by your damn self until you get what you want. I was talking to one of my friends the other day. And she said, you know what, I guess it's just, everybody has something wrong with them and you just pick somebody who has the least wrong with them. I agree to a certain...
What is that? Like, you see that? Like, this is what you got to deal with day in and day out if you got with her.
Certain extent. I have bipolar disorder, anxiety, depression. I have little neurosis.
Are we shocked? I couldn't even keep up with all that. Bipolar, depression, OCD. So, so you don't cook, you don't want to clean, and I got to deal with all those mental disorders? Man, hell no. And she think being cute and throwing some old poon on a man is going to offset all of that. You got to be fucking kidding me. So, let's go over this real quick. I don't know how long I'm staying on, but let's go over this real quick. So, the title says, Pretty Girl, 29, no kids, wants a black man who's ready for marriage, make $90K or better. So, here's the problem. Pretty ain't gonna cut it. So, let's just say it's a 40-year-old man, he wants kids, he got his shit together. Men should stop just chasing pretty. If she's pretty, she's probably not going to be a good partner. or let me not say partner. I know we hate the word partner. If she's pretty, she's probably not going to be a good spouse. 29. She's been gassed up off her own hype her whole life. Bars. She don't got kids at 29, so we know what she been doing since, 18. Partying, hanging out, being selfish. But now she want marriage now that wall is coming. And he got to make $90K a year. But let's hear her out. Maybe she'll say something profound.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, girl, you're pretty.
Hi, thank you.
What's your name, love?
Raven.
Raven, get situated. Raven, where you calling us from?
I'm in Charlotte.
Okay, first and foremost, tattoo on her chest. So that's off top. You disqualified for a decent, respectable man who make $90K, who looking for a good woman to build his legacy with. Yeah, you're disqualified. Is she pretty? I mean, she cool. Y'all can let me know what's the face card given. 1 to 5 in the comment. Rate her face only. 1 to 5, 1 to 5. See, she's not the worst looking black woman in the world. She's definitely not the worst looking black woman I've seen. But she looks like she has the type of face that's going to completely change, once she wipe all that stuff off her face. Once she wiped all the makeup off, she's not going to look anywhere near this good. And that's a full weave on the top of her head. So, yeah, what you would be waking up to is something completely different than this. So, yeah, I don't think she deserves a $90K respectable good man. Just based on the chest tattoo alone.
Charlotte, how old are you?
29.
29. What you do for a living?
I work in finance.
Finance. You have any kids?
What does that mean? That could mean anything. You could be trading crypto. You could be the teller at a bank. Like what are you? That's just a cute way to keep it vague. And she probably like a bank teller. Like just a cashier at the bank. But if she say I work in finance, that sounds way more fancy and special and prestigious.
No.
So Raven, Charlotte, 29, finance, no kids. What you do for a living?
Finance. I work in syndications.
Oh, you told me that. That's my fault. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Do you have any kids? Or no kids? My bad, girl. I'm tired.
So should we just give her credit as a black woman who made it to 29 with no kids? So she's at least being responsible while she getting around on the cock carousel. I'll give her props for that.
It's okay.
Have you ever been married? No, right?
No.
Okay, you're good. My apologies. We got Raven, Charlotte, 29, Aries, works in finance, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
Just somebody normal, not crazy. Want marriage, eventually wants kids, has his stuff together. I'm not that picky, just normal, preferably black, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Children, I could probably deal with one if they're older, but that's the biggest thing. And then also just not really having your stuff together.
Okay.
Well, what have you been doing since, let's just say 19? What have you been doing for a decade? Have you dealt with any crazy dudes? Have you got fucked by some guys who didn't have their stuff together? I'm going to say yes to both. So if that's what you dealt with, look, I said it before, I'll say it again. Whatever you dealt with from 18 to 23, that's what you deserve for the rest of your life. So if you dealt with, tall, handsome Pookies and Ray Rays from 18 to 23, that's all you qualify for. You don't qualify for a God-fearing man with his stuff together now.
Should he look a certain way?
There's no preference. I like taller guys, but I'm short. I'm 5'2". So honestly, if he's 5'5", you're taller than me. So it's not a super preference. And I don't like hair, so preferably haircuts.
Preferably what?
Haircuts. I don't like hair.
Haircuts, gotcha. Should he make a certain amount of money?
It doesn't matter. I would like for him.
feel like money is just like a tricky subject. You can
It's not a tricky subject. They know how much they want. It's tricky because they don't want to get judged by the comment section.
make a lot and be like bad with money, and you make a little and like potentially do well with your finances. But I would like somebody to make preferably 90K or better in the Charlotte area.
90K or better.
They get roasted for 100K, so now they just gonna say 90K or better. But that's basically 100K. Like, oh my gosh. If she got any attractiveness on her, she's gonna want 100K. Any woman who want a provider is gonna gotta make at least 100K, because that's pretty much how much you gotta have for her to not have to worry about bringing money to the table. But if a woman ain't bringing money to the table, it really ain't no reason to move in and live with her.
Better in the Charlotte area. Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay, what are we rating the body? I thought her body was gonna be better than this, y'all. Yeah, 1 to 5. I'm giving the body a 2. The fact that she's slightly attractive isn't offsetting this. This body and that chest tattoo do not qualify for a 90K man. A 20K man who treat her right will be just fine for her.
Okay, we see you, mama. All right. We got you, baby girl. Raven, when was your last relationship?
Like 2 months ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 months ago.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm my only child, so sometimes I'm a little selfish.
Yeah, we know. We know. That's the thing, man. Like, if she didn't give you her prime, don't save her in her decline. All these women are going to be selfish. They're all going to be selfish.
I like things to revolve around me. Patience, and what else do I need to...
Patience and everything got to revolve around me. So she got a short temper and everything got to be all about her. That's an instant deal breaker if you're trying to build a legacy and you want kids. That's the worst characteristic a woman can have, as far as a man trying to find somebody to build a legacy with. I have no patience, aka how you gonna have the patience to run around with a kid? And everything gotta be about me. The best women are selfless, not selfish. If everything gotta be about you, you're not a candidate. You're not a good candidate to be in a relationship with any other human. Period. If everything gotta be about you all the time. And she's not gonna snap out of it. Some guys think, well, I'll get her out of that. No. 29 years of programming of being like that. There's nothing you gonna do or say to switch that around.
Work on. That's all I can think of right now. I think I'm pretty great.
Ooh, I think she's pretty great. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm nice. I know what I bring to the table. I'm a Southern girl, so I have like that Southern charm. I don't have any children. I want to have children with like my husband, soon-to-be husband. I want to share that experience with somebody. So yeah, I just feel like I can bring a lot to the table when it comes to being in a relationship with someone.
Okay, Raven.
A headache. That's all she gonna bring to the relationship is a headache.
Should he be in Charlotte?
Preferably. I don't really want to do long distance.
Could he have kids?
He could, one if they're older.
Okay. And what was the age range you want to date again?
I'm 29, so preferably 30 to 39.
Okay. So we got Raven, Charlotte, 29 years old, Aries, works in finance, no kids. Want to date 30 to 39 years old, make at least 90K. You could be like 5, because she's 5'2". So she said you could be like 5'8", right?
Yeah, like 5'5" or better.
Oh, yeah, 5'5". Okay. All right, honey, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No.
All right, you got it down.
All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm tired. Getting tired. Join the membership. What's today? Wednesday. So, new episode of Modern Dating Cure tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. Make sure you tune in. Check it out. What else? I'll be back live probably on Friday. So as of right now, unless something change, I'll see y'all back here. Same RB time, same RB place. Friday, 8 p.m. Central. Thanks to everybody for stopping by. And thank you the most to tonight's sponsor, DDT. Really appreciate you, bro. RB Sensei out. Hope the next time you hear from me, we both better people than we are today.